Welcome to Investing with Keto. Thanks for tuning in. And I really appreciate this. Again, this is a new venture for me. And, my intent is just to, share the knowledge that I'm learning and pass that along to you. And so, like I said, this is what made my fifth episode. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging there. I definitely appreciate that. So, if I had to start over again and buy like my first property. Okay. As many of you know, I bought my first property and, it was a piece of dump, fix it up, rent it out, and had a couple of roommates and stuff like that before house hacking became a thing now, right? Nowadays, people can make a lot of money, buying a house and just renting out the rooms, right? Now with kids and a family, my wife is not keen to doing that. So, but if I was single and I had to start over again and buy my first house, I would actually start out with buying a fourplex. Okay, I think that should be the the really good way to go. And why do I say that? All right. Because think about it, everybody needs a place to stay. So you're gonna need a place to stay, right? However, when you buy your first house or your first, I should say, property, right, and it's a fourplex, the advantages is great because one, you get owner occupant rates, and you can get FHA, and you can get an FHA loan for it, and you could put as little as 3.5% down. Okay. Just think about it. If you were to buy your second property, they're going to consider that as an investment or whatever. And the bank's going to require to put 20% down, right? Maybe 10 or 20%, but usually like 20% down. So right off the bat, you're already starting out good and at the same time, it's going to give you real world experience in being a landlord. Okay. Because now you've got to deal with tenants, because in the long run, when you're buying and holding, you're in the people business. You're working with people. You're dealing with people. So what a great way to get your feet wet and learn on the job. Okay. And at the same time is now you've already amassed right away. It's almost getting like 4 properties in one shot, right? Boom. All right. So you live in one, you rent out the 3, you're getting real world experience as a landlord. Okay. And also too, most of the time, it's actually gonna, if you do it right, and here's the thing, like, when I say get a, fourplex, run your numbers, right? Because that's the key in investing is like, understanding your numbers. Right? Does it make sense? And if it makes sense to you, which I think you will see when you run the numbers on, having a fourplex as your first investment property, it would be a great way to go, right? You get a low down payment, 3.5%, right? You get real world experience in being a landlord, right? And later down the road, as a property appreciates because, the tenants is paying down your mortgage, you could do a cash out refi, use that money, use it on your next property. So anyways, that's my thought. That's what I would do, if I had to start my own, if I had to do it again, I was single and, I'm buying my first property, I would make it a multi family, a fourplex, whether fourplex, duplex, triplex, whatever it is, multifamily as your first property. It's a great way to go, great way to get in, and that's going to be, the least down payment that you'll ever, have to put down, on a multifamily. Because after that, once you get your first property, getting a loan for an investment property, you're going to end up having to pay more for your down payment. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. If I had to do it again, starting out with a fourplex would be the way to go. Lots of many different advantages to doing that. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hey, if you like the content that I'm providing, like and subscribe. grow with me with this channel. Like I said, I'm learning as I go along with this YouTube thing, and and I didn't want not having to know all the ins and out about the technical stuff on YouTube prevent me from starting. And when you look at life, life could be the same way. Sometimes you come up with all sorts of excuses of why we need to wait to do things because we don't have enough money, or we don't have this, or we don't have that. You know what? Take a step, start from where you are. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping me grow. And thanks for watching me grow, because I will, as if you watch the first video, I'm going to show you, my transition of, of coming back again and starting with nothing. Like literally when I say nothing, I don't mean like nothing. I've been starting with no rental properties and then building, rebuilding my portfolio so I can, create enough cash flow that will exceed my personal expenses. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Hope I can inspire you and show you what I'm doing. Comment, even a question, reach out to me. I personally read each and every comment. And right now, being that it's a new channel, there's not a lot of comments yet, but you put a comment, I will read it and I will respond. Thanks very much. And who knows, if I look back a year, 2, 3 years from now, this channel will evolve. All right. So thank you very much. Make it a great day. See you next time. Bye.